and I would like to welcome our Toastmasters of the meeting, Toastmaster Melissa Wijaya.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hans, for the perfect explanation about our club and Toastmaster meeting in general. Hello, everyone. My name is Melissa, and I am the Toastmaster of the meeting for tonight's meeting. And my job is to host this meeting. Hopefully, this meeting can run more smoothly. Okay. I believe Toastmaster Hans have explained a lot about Toastmaster Club. Thank you for that. You have taken a lot of responsibility for the introduction. And I see a lot of new faces here. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining. And hello for the members and visiting Toastmaster as well. I hope, especially for the first timers, we can give a good impression about how a Toastmasters meeting is about. And let's talk about our meeting theme for a bit, shall we? Our meeting theme, as you can see in our poster, I'm sorry, I can share my screen, is about new reign and new age. And our word of the day is beyond. Why do we pick this theme? I think it is a lot about regeneration, because this meeting also marks the regeneration or passing the baton from the from the current executive committee of 2020 and 2021 to the next generation of Excos of 2021-2022. And if can someone share their idea about the generation? What about our current Excos at the moment, Toastmaster Hans?
So I need to talk about this kind of 1 year has passed, right?
Yes.
So it is a pleasure to work with these Excos, with our ups and downs. I know this is a voluntary role, so our first priority is still our main job and our personal life. But by juggling between those things and also Toastmasters, I push my resistance boundary further. I grow myself, and it is, although sometimes I feel tired, burnt out, but in the end, if I look back exactly into 1 year, I feel that I've gone through a lot, which pushed me grow significantly. Thank you, Toastmaster Melissa.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Hans. I'm sorry I kind of shoot you with the sudden question, but it's okay. Thank you. And I also agree with that. It's about if we look back on the past year, I've seen a lot of people who used to be shy and nervous, but now they are more confident in their speak and they are more fluent in their networking skills and so on. And yeah, it's a good thing that we join Toastmasters. And then, okay. Oh, back to the meeting team. So then the word of the day today is beyond. So remember to use this word of the day as many as you can, if you are given the opportunity to speak. Okay, so as the Toastmaster Hans has, oh, I'm sorry, wait. Okay. I'm sorry. To help this meeting run more smoothly, I will not work by myself alone. I will also be helped by a team of amazing people that we call the meeting role takers or our meeting rangers. This team of these great people will be led by our general evaluator, which is Toastmaster Live. I'm sorry, who our general evaluator is. Okay, I'm sorry, Hansu is our general evaluator for today. I kind of missed on that information.
Wait, let me see.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's DTM.
DTM Harlina.
Okay, I'm sorry everyone, I kind of bit of nervous. There are a lot of things right here. DTM Harlina, would you like to introduce yourself and your team to us?
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Melissa. So I am the General Evaluator today, and my role is to observe and listen to all of you and to see what went well in this meeting and what can be improved. And it's a huge task, so I'm very happy to have a whole team with me. And I will ask all the team members to come forward one by one and explain their role. The first one is the grammarian, Toastmaster Lai. Screen is yours.
Thank you, General Evaluator, Distinguished Toastmaster Halina. The word of the day today is beyond. It is an adverb. I have two definitions for it. The first definition is something that lies on or to the farther side. What the examples are, I have to get beyond the large gentleman standing in the hall. The second one definition is something that lies outside the scope of ordinary experience. Things will be better when we get beyond this pandemic crisis. These are the word of the day, beyond. Please try to use it in your speech or on your table topic or evaluation session later. Back to you, GE.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Lai. And now I would like to ask the timer to explain his role. Please welcome Toastmaster Hans.
So, hello again. I am the timer for this session. Basically, we don't want to waste time on speech just like we see in typical kata sambutan or some kind of that. But we need to make time precious. And for each speech session, I will give indicator about your time by using color indicator. So you can see there will be green, yellow, and red. For every session, the green light means you have passed your minimum time of speaking. Red means you have only 30 seconds left to finish your speech, otherwise you will be disqualified. And yellow is something in the middle of green and red. For every type of speech, it will be different. In our prepared speech today, because the time range is 2 until 3 minutes, so I will turn green after exactly 2 minutes, yellow after 2.5 minutes, red after 3 minutes, and if the speaker continues to speak after 3.5 minutes, she will be disqualified. Also for table topic, so if you guys either guest or member first timer, you want to try our table topic, the range is 1 until 2 minutes. So after 1 minute exactly, I will turn it into green. After 1.5 minutes into yellow. After 2 minutes into red. So basically you can finish your speech anytime between those lights. But just don't pass 30 seconds after this red light. Also evaluators, it works the same. 2 until 3 minutes. Green after 2 minutes, yellow after 2.5, red after 3 minutes, and you have 30 seconds left. That's from me, back to our GE.
Thank you. Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Hans. And now I would like to ask the and word of the day counter to explain his role. Please welcome Toastmaster Hegi.
Thank you, General Evaluator, Distinguished Toastmaster Harlina. So as the NWD counter, my role is to note any overused words or filler sounds used as a crutch by anyone who speaks during the meeting. Words may be inappropriate rejection such as and, well, but, so, and you know. Sounds can be like or any sounds that doesn't give value to your speech. I will also deliver my report at the evaluation session. Thank you. Back to our GE, Toastmaster Harlina.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Hegi. And I have heard that the ballot counter will be done by Toastmaster Noor, who is on the way. So we will see what happens when he's on the spot. The thing is that we will have 3 sessions, at least 3 sessions in which we can vote. Hopefully vote the prepared speech session, the table topic session, and the evaluation session. And if all the speakers and evaluators speak within the given time frame, then we can vote for our most favorite speaker or evaluator and give our vote to the ballot counter later. And I noticed that distinguished Toastmaster Tia is the individual evaluator of the speaker Toastmaster Erika, while Toastmaster Hans is the individual evaluator of the speaker Toastmaster Sandra. So now you know all my team members. We will come later at the last session to give our report. Back to you, to the Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Melissa.
Thank you, our General Evaluator, distinguished Toastmaster Harlina, for the introduction of your team and each of your roles as well. Sorry. So let's move on to the first session of tonight's meeting, which will be the prepared speech. Our prepared speech session, we will have only one speaker for tonight, just like how Toastmaster Hans said earlier. And our speaker for tonight is Toastmaster Redika. Toastmaster Redika is currently the Jakarta Motivator Toastmasters Club member, and for me, she is one of the most active in pursuing her pathway program, and I always beyond excited to see her speech. Toastmaster Redika will be evaluated by Toastmaster Tia. Toastmaster Tia, please introduce Toastmaster Redika and her speech.
All right, thank you very much, Toastmaster Melissa. I'm in the middle of meeting too. Sorry, okay. Toastmaster Redika, you are going to deliver your speech, level 4, project 1, about writing a compelling blog. And the purpose of this project is for the member to review or introduce the skills needed to write and maintain a blog. The purpose of the speech is for the member to share some aspect of her experience maintaining a blog. And the time is 2 until 3 minutes. So please welcome Toastmaster Redika.
Thank you, my evaluator, Toastmaster DTM Tia. Journaling, I believe, is a practice that teaches us better than any other elusive art of solitude. I personally won't ever let my opinion on thoughts or my experience that matters to me come into past without making it permanent. It is a valuable way of keeping track of our life's journey. I have been a blogger for 9 years. My personal blog is a wheel of thought, a journey of self-discovery and a crystallized forms of both my inner and my outer life. Thus, I give a title from my blog, The Trait of Life Seeker. Toastmaster Kajan from MCSA Toastmaster jotted down his compliment that my blog is emotional, intriguing, and deep for an avid reader. I personally felt understood when my aim is well conveyed to the reader. I would love to share these 3 core aspects that will keep us going and posting as a blogger, whatever intentions we have for starting it, whether it be for personal or organizational sake. First, write what interests us genuinely. One of the most accomplishing feedback I received from fellow Toastmaster who evaluated my blog, Toastmaster Gajan, Toastmaster Nur Aldli, and Toastmaster Hansel, they said that my blog is well written. It's so because I write on subjects that align with my interests. For example, poetry, fiction works, personal journal, opinion, article, to book annotations of my current reading. By posting on a subject that close to heart, the sparks will last long to continue on writing. So first thing first, do figure out what you are to dive in on your blog. And second, spare time and eventually write. It will take forever to find the right mood to write or to start a post on the blog. So the best way to start posting on the blog is to actually spare time and make a post on your blog. I have experienced it myself. I found it hard to maintain a regular time to post, but I try to make sure that at least I make a post in a month. By spending time to write a blog post, we will grow accustomed to the habit of posting on blog. And the last one, choosing the blog features wisely. This is so necessary to consider that the features to be put on the blog, like widgets and blog layouts. Toastmaster Hansel and Toastmaster Noor gave me a feedback regarding navigation and layout that they thought it needed to be improved. It lets me know that I might as well consider my readers' need. So it is necessary to be considerate and to be mindful on the features and that we are about to use on our blogs. So based on my experience as a blogger, these 3 points will keep your blogging experience more enjoyable. First, do figure out what ignites your interest first. And second, do spare time to make a blog post and to post on a regular basis. And the last one, choose features on your blogs wisely. All in all, if you want to immortalize yourself and make yourself permanent in this finite world, blogging is the ultimate way. So back to Toastmasters of the meeting.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Redika, for your speech. Let us give a brief of applause for Toastmaster Redika. Congratulations. Okay, it's a great job. Thank you for sharing us your tips and tricks for writing a blog. I think that's a tips and trick that will be useful for all of us here. Okay, so after Toastmaster Redika's speech, let's have 1 minute of silence to give Toastmaster Redika a feedback, either in a group chat or a personal chat for her as well. Timer, please mark the time for 1 minute for her speech, please. Let's us give a feedback for Toastmaster Redika and her speech in the chat box.
Okay, 1 minute has passed.
Okay, thank you, timer. And I would ask the timer again for the timer report for Toastmaster Redika's speech. Is she passed?
Passed.
Okay, thank you, timer. Okay, so because we only have one prepared speech for tonight, let's move on to the second session, which will be the Edu-Speech session that will be brought by Toastmaster Erwin. Toastmaster Erwin is Jakarta Motivator Toastmaster Club member as well, and he is one of the senior members. And he will give a 10 to 15 minutes of special education speech, which will be titled How to Reinvent Your Speech. Toastmaster Erwin, how to reinvent your speech? How to reinvent your speech? Toastmaster Erwin, the screen is yours.
Okay, thank you, Melissa. Okay. Okay, I don't know. Okay, hello everybody. I don't know. It's been a long time since I delivered my speech, so wow, it's such a relief because this is my, oh my God, I forgot, times fly so fast. So today my speech title is Reinvent Your Speech. Why I called reinventing? Because, you know, I was just give you I know it's more to educational speech, right? But I want to make this like a sharing session, right? So because I joined Toastmaster in 2011 BC, you know BC, before Corona. It's a dead jokes. Yeah, it's a dead jokes anyway. So when I first joined Toastmaster, right? Because I think I need to improve my public speaking ability, right? Because my work mostly in English, so I need to have the skill, right? I need to have the skill set. know how to write, but talking is a different ball game. So I need to learn how to speak properly and how to convey the message, you know, because even though you have good in English, but if you cannot speak it, then it's a problem. That's why I joined Toastmaster. Just a bit about that. So I joined the Toastmaster back in 2011. Back then, when I first joined Toastmasters, I with my friend, and after the meetings, they say that, oh my God, I think Toastmaster is not for me, you know. Why you spend your 2 hours of your life, you know, speaking in front of somebody you doesn't know, and then you think you deliver a bad speech, and then you go home, feel regret, and then you will never show your face ever in a Toastmaster meeting. But that's the problem. This is why you need to hear my educational speech, how to reinvent your speech. The reason why is I'm thinking about speech is like a movie, right? You never saw it. Have you ever saw the same movie all over again? Yeah, probably Sinatron. The plot is like that somebody hit by a car, somebody died, change her face, and something like that. It's an Indonesian joke, by the way. So those, but talking about a movie, you know, movie is different. You know, you can make a storytelling, you can inspire, you can influence people. There's a lot of ways to reinvent your speech. You know, sometimes people thinking it's talking about process. You know, when you first try stage, sometimes you look down, your voice is kind of low, and you kind of stuttering. And then when the green light is on and the red light is on, you feel relief because the fear is over. The speech is over. But what I'm saying, in order to reinvent your speech, first, you need to find the right mindset. I'm on it's easy, right? It's like all those multi-level marketing or all those mindset. Why talking about mindset? First of all, you need to say to yourself that there is no such thing as a perfect speech or perfect English. Even though you have a perfect English, when the person doesn't understand, you talk, let's say you talk very good Russian, so I don't know, you talk a very good British, and then, but the person that you say doesn't understand what you're saying. But you speak slowly, and then you, I don't know, it's just like that, and therefore we should there, but you speak slowly and people understand, you obtain your goals, right? You want to deliver the message. That's the essence of Toastmaster. Toastmaster is not an English club, right? We deliver a speech in order to, so it's like a gym. That's why my motto is there's no such thing a perfect speech, right? So, but we can train and we can, let's say, that's why I really love Evaluator. You got an input and then you try. That's the reason why when you have the opportunity to deliver your speech, my message is don't wait, try it. Try the stage. What is the worst things to do, right? Because in Toastmaster is a non-profit organization, right? So no matter what, even though your speech is, you say your own words, it is bad, your thing is bad, they will say it's a good job. Why? You finish your speech. You finish your speech, you come again and you deliver your speech until you prove to yourself. Probably the message is fake it till you make it. But the problem is, it will be fake, but if you're quitting, it's always be fake. But you need to fake it till you make it. You'll try again. That's why you need to have the correct mindset. The second one is you need the tools. The reason why I love Toastmaster personally, because I can try a lot of things. One meeting, you can change your voice using a vocal variety, or probably, oh my God, I want to change something new. How about I deliver a speech, but there's no me, and you're here. Back then, before the BC, before Corona, my experience is I deliver a speech, I turn all the lights, and just like a horror movie, I just play with the sound effects, just like a film. The reason why you do it for yourself, right? You want to express your creativity. A little bit of my background. Sorry, the pot is jumping. I'm from the finance background, right? So I'm dealing with numbers, less talking. Previously, I'm being an auditor, so you know the audit likes like all straightforward, all compliance. But when you join Toastmasters, I can explore a lot of things. You want to change, you want to be a points announcer, or you want to be a cartoon character, or you want to be storytelling, video making. One time I tried to input rap in my speech. Have you ever heard people rapping in a Toastmaster speech? You know, just like, and the result is very, very bad. The result is, oh my God, it's like somebody tried to try. But what I said, fake it till you make it, right? I try to deliver a speech with rap. Hi, my name is Erwin, blah, 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 blah. It sounds gibberish, it sounds fake, it's really make it. But my friends at that time said, wow, you can do that. So how do we collaborate? So if you try to YouTube, you can find my rap video, it's not good. But from there, it created a lot of opportunities because this is just the mindset. You're back again, you know. Toastmaster is not you delivering a dull speech every moment and think and back to your four walls again and say, I will never change. It depends on you, you know, you want to try, you need to live on your dreams. One speech at a time. Even though your speech is not good, tomorrow will be better. Tomorrow will be better until it's near perfect. It will not be perfect, but it's going to be near perfect, I believe. So you need to believe to yourself. And the third point is the topics. First, people say that I don't have any interesting in my life. You know, my life story is boring. I'm the loser. If you have a photo, I'll be a little person on the left, you know, and all those idol, you know, those who achiever, the overachiever will be in the middle. I'll be on the left side, you know, trying to get in the frame because somebody pushing. But the problem is that itself, it's a story. Even though you have, whether you're overachiever or you're a loser, it's a story. It's about a people changing process. So all those topics is already within yourself. Nobody else is the same, right? Nobody. You can talk with anybody. You know, I have my story. I have my friend, you know, we've been working like 10 years. I already know all about you. And then she told me a story about, she's basically supporting his 10 brothers and his father is already very ill. And then he spent all of his salary basically supporting his brother. So all of those stories amazing. In a Toastmaster speech, I saw somebody sharing a story about how his father get killed. But it's true story. I heard about that. It's a very like a traumatic experience, but you change your weakness as your strength. You know, sometimes people say like, that's why I like a very like Toastmaster is like a therapy. It's like a therapy. The reason why you just, you know, have you watched a movie in the film where usually a drug dealer or your drug addict and you have a problem and this goes to the room full of people. It's like psychiatry, you know, and then talk about this problem. Hi, my name is Erwin. Hi, Erwin. I want to share you my story, my problem, you like that. But it's always messages like that, lad. You talk and people listen. And not just telling your story. You want to deliver the message. From zero to hero, what is the message? What the message that you want to deliver? Because that is the essence of Toastmaster. That is the essence of communications. You want to deliver the value. So don't ever say that your speech sucks. Don't ever say to yourself that you just average. You can improve no matter what. It's open game. It depends. So that's why when I heard, what? We only have one speaker every day. Hey, even though you don't have your speech, deliver a speech. The reason why, you giving help to yourself in the future. You never know what kind of opportunity. Okay, the fourth is opportunity. Toastmaster, it will create an opportunity in your life. The reason why you need to how to reinvent your speech, you need to search your topics, you search your motivations, you need your correct tools, and then it will lead up to opportunity. Honestly, if I can share you my story is, if I tell you that because of Toastmaster, I can go to the USA for free, representing my country and doing special help, which is social needs, and then invited to the White House, which is the Istana Negara, Indonesia, 2 times in a row, shaking hands with the president. Do you believe that? Yeah, but yeah, it sounds strange, right? I don't want to brag myself, but I guess the message here is you never know what the opportunity opens after you delivering your speech. The reason is it's not just a speech. You do it because you want to help yourself and help the community. The reason why is being a Toastmaster is not about, Toastmaster itself is a non-profit organization, right? It's a non-profit organization. You don't get paid here. You're delivering a speech, taking a role. It's not you're not getting paid. But that's why it really helps me in the work life environment, because I usually done everything for free. So if I got an additional job, I get paid for this. So it's good for your mentality. But the reason why it's creates an opportunity, you never know that the networking is so fast. You can get friends, in this networking, somebody from Indonesia, from India, from other country, all over the world. You don't know, you need to knock your doors and then get to networking, and then you need to expand. You never know what kind of opportunity but if you don't speak up, that opportunity will never open for you. Okay. I think that's okay. I think that's the point that I can share. Sorry about this story, is like a jumping back and forth, but I just want to make this speech really hard because I want to enlight the fire within you. The reason why Toastmaster is like, if I can give you some kind of example, Toastmaster, if you receive a link in Toastmaster, it's like somebody giving you like a pass in a football game, and then you need to score, which is you need to kick the ball towards the goal, which is we need to attend the Toastmasters, not just attend, you need to deliver your speech. After you deliver the speech, you need to hear about the feedback. Always make sure you have an open cup. You need to learn. You need to learn hard and try again. First, and then the last, what is the end game? What is the end game? When should I quit? Toastmaster, I think I already delivered the same speech. I already delivered the whole project all over again. But the problem is, I don't see anything significant in my life. So the end game is, first, you need to love. You need to love what you do. You need to, back again, you need to have the correct mindset to make sure that you motivate yourself. You are helping yourself in the future, and you're helping your community at the same time. So I think that's my educational speech. Sorry about the jumping and all whatsoever. Hopefully I delivered something to you all. So back to you, Toastmaster of the meeting. Back to you, Melissa.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Han. Thank you, Toastmaster Erwin. Okay. Yeah. I want to ask Toastmaster Hans about the time report.
15 minutes and a few seconds, so still qualified.
Okay, so I don't think we have time for the Q&A session, unfortunately, right?
Okay.
Okay, but thank you, Toastmaster Erwin, for your the sharing of experience in Toastmaster, and a lot of your ideas I really like as well. Fake it till you make it, but if you quit, you never fake it as well. That's really good. Thank you, Toastmaster Erwin, once again. Okay, so now before we move to the third session of today, let's take a picture together. Everyone, please turn on your camera and give your best pose. So let's share it on our social media as well. Okay, everyone, please turn on your camera. I see a lot of beautiful and handsome faces. Okay, so I will take a picture. Okay, I will take it in 4 times. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, once again for the next frame, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, two more. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, the last one, 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, nice. Thank you, everyone. Okay, so let's move on to the third session, which will be table topic session. Okay, the table topic session will be led by the table topic master, which will be me again. So please don't be bored of me just yet. There will still a lot of me. Don't be bored just yet. Okay, so I see a lot of new face here. Maybe some of you are first timer, and then you ask, what is a table topic session? Table topic session is, as Toastmaster Hans has explained earlier, is an impromptu speech challenge. It is one of the most exciting session in any Toastmasters meeting for me, and I hope you can experience the excitement again together. How does it work? First, I would like you to put your name on the chat box if you want to challenge yourself. I will give, I will have for about 6 questions, so 6 people can challenge themselves. And then if you have put your name, I will call you and I will give you this mystery question. And please give your answer or please make a speech about it for about 1 till 2 minutes. Okay, so everyone, if you want to try, please try. It is a good experience, especially for the first timers. Okay, so we have 3 challengers already. So the first one is Toastmaster Wira. I will just say the question, right? I will not share a screen. Okay, so the question for Toastmaster Wira is, okay, Toastmaster Wira, are you there?
Wait, let me wear my headphone first.
Okay.
Okay,
so the first question for Toastmaster Wira is, if you could pick up a new skill in an instant, what would it be? If you could pick up a new skill in an instant, what would it be?
Well, as a matter of fact, I'm learning how to break people's legs. So yeah, that will be the skill that I want to learn instantly. For demonstration, I'm gonna use Don, my grappling dummy. For example, here, this is his leg. My objective is to break this leg. So I grab in my left side because that's my dominant side. Use my arm on the bottom of his leg. And kind of like shake my hand with the right arm. Do this. Clamp my elbow and just clamp my elbow and then move to the back. That's called an Achilles lock because I focus on the Achilles right here. And I've been training this for quite a while because I cannot train at my gym. So yeah, I'm training it at my home. And by the way, which one's the timer again? Okay, no, okay. I just checking. Okay. Yeah, basically that's an Achilles lock. One more time. So basically, I grab the leg, wrap it with my left arm, which is my dominant side, put my foot in the hip, and this foot in the butt, shake hands with my right hand, lift to my chest, lift my arm to my chest, clamp my elbow, and move to the back. That is an Achilles lock. That's all from me. Back to you, TTM.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Wira, for the unexpected demonstration. I didn't expect there will be a direct demonstration of that. So, okay, someone said in the chat box, so glad it's online meeting. If it's online, whose leg whose leg will he use for demonstration? We don't know either. Okay.
Definitely Xiaoqi, because he's the one that chose me to be the first speaker.
Okay. Okay, thank you once again, guest Wira, soon to be Toastmaster Wira. Just like Toastmaster Erwin said in his speech, you never know what kind of people that you will meet in Toastmaster. Maybe you will find someone that can be your colleague later, or maybe you can find someone who can teach you how to do a leg lock like that, an Achilles lock like that. Okay, so the next contender is Toastmaster Nanda. Toastmaster Nanda, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, so the second question is, wait. What is something that you've always wanted to do but haven't done yet? What is something that you've always wanted to do but you haven't done it yet?
Oh my God, please give me 30 seconds to think.
Okay.
What ya?
No need lah.
Yes, I think I know.
Are you ready? 1 till 2 minutes, Toastmaster Nanda.
Okay, so what is that I really want to do but I haven't done yet? I think I really want to have an ability for swimming. I know it sounds really simple, like that you can learn how to swim, Nanda. It's very easy, but it's very difficult when you have like a trauma. Actually, I had an accident back then, and now I got panic attack whenever my head's under the water. But I realized that Indonesia, we are around by sea, ocean, and something, and we got potential to have like a tsunami, flood, and something. And I really need to have that ability for swimming because I want to, how to say that? I want to help myself. I want to fix this. If someday we got tsunami, I want to survive, and that's really that I really afraid for now. Especially when we heard like in every year Jakarta has under the sea for 10 centimeters, and I can't imagine if I have a long age in the future and my home will be around by flood and I can't swim. That's very scary. So I think that's really that ability that I really want and something that I really want to do, but I haven't done yet because I don't know how to fix it, like which one that I should start. Fix my trauma? Probably. I don't know. Back to TTM.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nanda, for sharing the things that you want to learn. I hope you can overcome your trauma and you will be able to swim. Okay, so the next contender is Toastmaster Xiaoqi. Toastmaster Xiaoqi, are you there? Oh yeah, you are.
Wow.
Okay, so the third question not really fit for you. I have a bonus question though. I think you will like this.
Hey.
Okay. I play
What
by the
bonus
rules.
question? Okay.
When I make the bonus question, I really think of Xiaoqi, but no, let's play by the rules. Okay. The question for you
Good lah
is,
ya.
the question for you is, what is the best piece of advice that you have ever heard?
The best advice that I ever had.
You ready?
50 seconds to think. A lot of advice. A lot of bad advice, to be more precise. Advices. Okay. Okay, I think I'm not ready actually, so yeah. It was a very, very dark night. I was sitting in a coffee shop drinking my favorite V60 filter coffee. In that moment, I think about one advice. The advice that always stuck in my head. Basically, I hear this advice all the time and it always stuck in my head. And that advice is, Shauki, you're gonna need a girlfriend, man. Shauki, get a girlfriend. Shauki, search for a girl in many varieties. And let me just tell you, I really do need a girlfriend, of course. But also at the same time, I should not listen to those kind of people because the people who told me that is also single. So what's the whole point of me sharing this stupid advice to you? Basically, hear me out. Sometimes people give advices, but the one who's gonna determine who are you gonna do it or not is you. No matter how much advice that you get, the one who's gonna decide to use those advice is you. Sometimes you get manipulated, or should I say affected by other people, but in truth, the one who's gonna make the decision is you and only you alone. So you need to believe in yourself a little bit more. You need to know how to put yourself first. Support yourself. Don't listen to other people. Listen to yourself first. Because the key to become a successful person, or a key to become greatness or achieve greatness, is to listen to yourself more. Because before you love someone, you need to love yourself. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Xiaoqi, for your sharing of your best advice. I also believe that before you love someone else, you need to love yourself first. Great word from you. Okay, so the next challenger will be soon to be Toastmaster Risman. Soon to be Toastmaster Risman, are you there?
Yep. Yes.
Okay. So I will, the question for you is this. If you have 25 hours each day, how would you use your extra time aside from sleeping? If you have 25 hours each day, how would you use that extra time?
Thank you, Toastmaster Melissa. Ladies and gentlemen, Toastmasters member and distinguished guests, I think one of the gift that we all take it for granted is the time that we have in our life. So if we have 1 hour extra in our day, I think it would be used to learn a new skill, maybe like breaking the legs, or maybe just try to improve your public speaking skills. You know, it is I'm beyond happy to be here again, back to my old house in Jakarta Motivators. I was a member up until 2016, so I think 1 hour extra would be my bonus, maybe. Would be my precious gift that I will use to enhance my public speaking. I think that's all. Back to you, Toastmaster Melissa. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Risman. So Toastmaster Risman, okay, thank you for Thank you for participating. And yeah, I think it's a good thing for use that extra time to enhance our public speaking skills. And welcome back to our club. Okay, so the next challenger is soon to be Toastmaster Rikat. Soon to be Toastmaster Rikat, are you there?
Yes, I am here, but I'm guest here.
Okay, okay. So guest Rikat, the question for you is, what was the first thing that you bought with your own money? Not your pocket money from your parents, your own money that you made.
Okay, thank you for the question. First of all, my name is Rikat, but people usually misspell it as Richard. It's actually Rikat, so like it is. So if I try to remember when I use my first money, actually I don't have any picture in my head because the first money I get is maybe very small amount of money, and I think it's just disappear and I don't know what I use that money for. So it's a very hard question for people who get easily forget like me. So I'm sorry I cannot give you guys a great story, but yeah, this is me and my short memory, I think. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, guest Rikat, for sharing your story. Yeah, maybe some of our experience when getting our first earn money, the amount is not big and probably it just disappeared in an instant. Okay, so the next challenger is the next challenger is Toastmaster Hanif. Toastmaster Hanif, are you there? Okay, is there Toastmaster Hanif? Okay. So the question for you is, when looking back at your youth, what was your silliest fear? When looking back at your youth, what was your silliest fear?
What was your?
Silliest fear. Silliest fear.
Well, I'm youth now. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, can you imagine about the cockroaches? I know that everybody here is scary for that things, right? But can you imagine if it's fly? So for me, a flying cockroaches is the most scariest things in this world. I remember back then when I took a bath, right? I was there, right? Showering my head and then go for the shampoo and brush my teeth. And then voila, there's a flying things above me. And I feel like, ah, oh my God, what happened? But that time, right? My eyes was closed because of the shampoo. So without thinking much, right? I open the door and go like to the living room, shout it like, there's a cockroaches, flying cockroaches there in the toilet. But I was naked. So ladies and gentlemen, I think that's the most silliest fear of mine, and also the most shameful experience of mine. Back to you, TTM.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Hanif, for sharing your silliest fear. But for me, flying cockroach is not a silly fear. There's a legit fear that some of us still fear until this moment. When you tell the story, I just can't imagine it. Flying cockroach, no, never. Okay, so I think we have time for two more, I guess. Is there any people who wants to try for two more people who wants to try for the table topics? Okay, so we have Ricky. Ricky, are you there?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so the question for you is, what suits you when you are in a bad mood? What suits you when you are in a bad mood?
Well, I think this is the first time I to speak here. I a little nervous, but I'm trying to give my best answer for your question. When I getting my bad mood, the first thing that I want to do my hobbies. I have a lot of hobbies in my life, and traveling and reading some books and watching some films. And when I'm trying to do my best hobbies, my mood is little bit increasing. And after that, um, and also I will to share with my friends. For example, I want to know what the problem for my bad mood, and I call my friend that I want to sharing for you about my little what I feel right now, that I felt a bad mood, and maybe you can accompany with me to trying my hobbies, and we can go, for example, playing basketball, badminton, and maybe traveling, because the most important thing in my life that I'm really like to traveling in the world, but in this pandemic situation, it's really hard for me, and I believe that to do my hobbies is a one solution to make our bad mood and having a great mood come back. That's all for me, and thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Ricky, for sharing your remedy for bad mood. And I believe all of us are using our hobby to repel the bad mood away. Thank you, Toastmaster Ricky. So I have one more slot for the table topic challengers. Is there anyone who wants to try? This is a bonus question as well. Oh, okay. Toastmaster Miftah. Toastmaster Miftah, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so I must ask you a question. Okay, a question first. Have you been in a relationship before?
What?
Have you been in a relationship before?
Yes, I'm not a
Okay.
jomblo all the time. Please.
Okay, so this question's kind of fit for you. The question is, if you were stuck in a deserted island, would you want to be alone or with an ex?
What?
If you were stuck in a deserted island, would you want to be alone or with an ex?
Oh, what is the WOD?
WOD is beyond.
Okay. I would go with my ex. It's because we can do everything alone. We must do everything together. Because of that, my ex, I will leverage her as my stepping stone to be a better person. So if I stuck, and I will need my ex to do something to help me, something like that. So because of that, I can make what is that? I can go through the stuck on some places together, and then I will try to what is that? After I uh, um, after my boat or something, it's going to be normal, I will leave her as well, because it's my stepping stone. Once again, it's my stepping stone. Once you are my ex, you are my ex. There is no excuse. Thank you so much. Back to you, Toastmaster Melissa.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Miftah. I think when you said stepping stone, I thought you will treat it as stepping stone for real. I think that's what you were saying. Okay. Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Miftah. And Toastmaster Abdul Qayyum, I'm sorry, there is no more slot left for the table topic session, but please do come again in our next meeting and challenge yourself. Okay, so that's all the question for me. Thank you everyone who participated and challenged yourself. I think we had fun in this session, and let's move on to the next session, which will be the evaluation session.
By the way, we should
are
vote
here.
first.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, what about the time report, Toastmaster Hans?
Fortunately, everyone is eligible. No one is overtime. So I will launch this poll and we will have 1 minute.
Okay, so let's vote for your favorite table topic speakers.
Sorry. I think, oh, sorry, guys.
Hans, you
I've sent
wrong name.
wrong category. Sorry. Nah, this one, okay? Yeah. With the exact order since the first speaker until the last. So you can try to recall which one is your favorite.
Yes, you can vote yourself. I did it.
So narcissistic, yeah.
30 seconds left.
Because no one knows who votes for who, so let's just vote for yourself. Okay.
Because you are the
more people. I'm sorry, what?
15 seconds. And now 10 seconds.
Yes, you can vote the best for your performance, right? Because you are the best, so you vote for yourself.
Okay.
I second that. Even I cannot believe I say that, but I second that.
So the vote is over.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you Toastmaster Hans for the theme report and the launch of the polling. Let's move on to the next session, which will be the evaluation session. We're here to learn together, right? But if we want to learn more, we need to evaluate ourselves and learn and hear some feedbacks that can make us improve ourselves. And this evaluation session will be led by our general evaluator, DTM Harlina.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the meeting. And it is now our time to give all our reports. And first is the individual evaluator who will evaluate Toastmaster Dika. Please welcome Singis Toastmaster Tia. Toastmaster Tia is present. Oh, there you go.
Yes, sorry. I'm here. Okay, Toastmaster Redika. Yes, congratulations for delivering your project level 4. And I think you have shared your blogging experience. Thank you very much. I think this is one of the things that makes you feel confidence enough. And since the topic is also familiar to all of us, and I think everyone in here can relate to this. And also there's some, I see that your vocal variety has improved better because we can hear you clear enough. And yes, I think you have learned from the experience before, as well as the eye contact. I see that you have focused enough from looking at the things that you probably can improve. And the next one is also about your gestures. You have adjusted your camera so we can see from your upper body until your hands and also from your face. So it's very clear enough. And as well as audience awareness, I think this is one thing that you can improve, that hopefully you can show some slides about your blog, or maybe you can show the websites so we can go through the blog as well. Probably some of us can visit, and I think it can increase the traffic of the blog. And I hope that in terms of stage mastery, since I think you have to sit like this at a one point from the camera. So I hope that probably you can move like to the left or to the right. So from there, probably we can see that you can improve your just standing still, but also you can maximize the camera when you're trying to, especially when sharing about the blogs, and you can maximize this, because I think this is one of the good things for all of us to get to know what is, and it's also a good thing to support your speech. So I think congratulations, Toastmaster Redika, for delivering your speech, and I look forward for your next project. Thank you, and over to Madam Chi.
Thank you very much. This is Toastmaster Tia, and I would like to ask the timer, Toastmaster Hans, what is the timing of the evaluator?
Qualified, 2 and 40 seconds.
Applause for our evaluator. Great. And now I would like to ask the grammarian to give his report. Please, Toastmaster Lai.
Thank you, General Evaluator, distinguished Toastmaster Halina. I would like to share screen. Here's my report as the grammarian. There are some few errors that I've noted down. I put the suggestion for it. The first one would be I gone through, as it's a past tense, I had gone through. I don't think we can see someone's speech, so we put to listen to a speech. This is some missing words. Attend the Toastmaster, attend the Toastmaster meeting. And the last one is a little error. My eyes was closed by shampoo. My eyes was covered by shampoo. And here are the beautiful phrases that I noted down. If you immortalize yourself in this finite world, then blogging is one of the ultimate way. The second one would be, I want to light up the fire within you. The second one, we don't know what kind of people we will meet in Toastmaster. That's my report as the grammarian. And I would like all the guests here to unmute yourself to say the word of the day, beyond.
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 Thank you everyone for your cooperation. Back to you, GE.
Thank you very much, grammarian. And now I would like to ask the Ahem word of the day counter to give his report. Toastmaster Hegi.
All right, thank you, General Evaluator, distinguished Toastmaster Harlina. So I will share my report from the first speaker, our prepared speaker, Toastmaster Redika. I didn't hear any filler words or filler sounds. For Toastmaster Erwin, I hear a few filler sounds, but unfortunately, you utter quite a lot of filler words. Mainly is and right. For the table topics, Toastmaster Wira, I only hear one filler words, which is basically, and one filler sound. For Toastmaster for Toastmaster Risman, I hear 2 filler sounds. Toastmaster Rikat, I heard 3 filler sounds. Toastmaster Riki, 2 filler sounds. Toastmaster Miftah, 1 filler sounds. And for Toastmaster Nanda, Toastmaster Shauki, and Toastmaster Hanif, I don't hear any filler words or filler sounds. Thank you. That's all from me. Back to General Evaluator, distinguished Toastmaster Hatim.
Thank you very much. I'm word of the day counters, and I have come to my own evaluation. I have to apologize first that I came late into the meeting, and you were already explaining how Toastmasters works. So I think that's very good because you do not just explain in an auditory way, but also with visuals. That was nice. And I'm so sorry, I just noticed that there was one prepared speaker, and I really like the educational session very much because the speaker addresses all the misconceptions and all the negative thoughts that may hold people back to give a speech in Toastmasters environment. So that was well done. I mean, we can always start selling and selling and selling, but what's the point if we cannot address the objections of audience? So sometimes it's all just in the mind, and that is well explained by the educational speaker. And I hope that this can inspire the members here in this Zoom room to give their speech in their next meeting, because the opportunity is there to be an even better speaker, especially in this club where I noticed that everybody is supporting each other. My team also was very observational, and of course there's the Toastmaster of the meeting who even did a double job, but it didn't prevent her from giving simple but quite challenging questions. You see, challenging question doesn't need to be too long, but it really makes you think, and very interesting. It makes your imagination work, especially about the X. Yeah, that was a good twist. So you can see, you can use a question that has been asked so many times, but give it a bit of a twist and it becomes something fresh. So that was well done. And well, I would say it's a very enjoyable meeting for me. I hope that there will be even more prepared speakers next time, because this is a place to learn and be an even better version of yourself. Thank you very much, and back to the Toastmaster of the meeting.
Thank you, our General Evaluator, distinguished Toastmaster Harlina. Thank you for your feedbacks, and hope that the feedbacks can help us improve more in the future. Let's move to the for the next session, which will be the new executive committee's installation. This session, we will need the help of Toastmaster Resti as our area director, I guess.
Incoming, still incoming.
Okay, as our incoming area director.
Okay, thank you. Okay, has all the Exco here? Okay, we'll start. Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Would the outgoing officer please stand? At this time, you are discharged from all of your duties and responsibilities. Thank you for your excellent service to this club. I'm here to install the new officers of Jakarta Motivator Toastmasters Club, briefly state their key responsibility, and to remind them of the challenges that lie ahead. Their collective challenge is to make this club one of the best in Toastmasters International. This will involve helping the members achieve their goals, as well as leading the club to President's Distinguished Club status in this coming year. Will the new officer will the new officer team please come forward and form a line beginning with the Sergeant at Arms and ending with the President. Each officer is obligated to attend weekly club executive committee attend monthly club executive committee meetings, attend club officer training held twice a year, prepare a successor for his or her respective office. I will now describe the challenge and key responsibilities for each officer, beginning with the sergeant at arms. Okay, Kelvin Sugiarto as sergeant at arms. You arrange the meeting location, meeting room, I think meet Zoom, maintain club equipment in working order, ensure that adequate club supplies are available, set up the room before the meetings begin, make all the relevant educational and PR materials are displayed, attend to special equipment needs, greet guests, help the presidents make sure the meetings begins on time. Kevin Sugiarto, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will.
Okay. Our treasurer, your treasurer, the Jakarta Motivators treasurer is Toastmaster, distinguished Toastmaster Wardiman Joyanegoro. Next, Toastmasters Nanda Fitri Supriyani as secretary. You maintain an accurate membership rosters and attendance. Submit the new club officer list to Toastmasters International by June 30. Work with the treasurer to ensure that new members' applications and dues get to Toastmasters International World Headquarters as soon as possible. Work with the treasurer to submit your club's renewal dues to Toastmasters International on time. Provide the club with minutes of each meeting. Toastmaster Nanda Fitri Supriyani, will you perform this duty to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will.
Okay. The next, Toastmaster Muhammad Nur Adli. Toastmaster Muhammad Nur Adli as Vice President of Public Relations. You attract visitors to the club through free publicity. Use a variety of means to promote the club in the Toastmasters or social media. Enlist your fellow club members in PR activity, providing them with promotional materials and ideas for inviting guests. Regularly recognize member achievements with methods such as announcements, newsletters, emails, and articles that you submit for the newsletter. Toastmaster Muhammad Nur Adli, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will.
Okay, next, Toastmasters Melissa Wijaya. Toastmaster Melissa Wijaya. Wait. As Vice President of Membership, you lead the club's membership building effort to achieve the membership goals of 8 new members, while the Vice President of Public Relations motivates people to visit your club, you motivate the current members to invite guests. Promptly gives new member application and duties to the secretary and treasurer. Personally greet guests and provide them with guest package, including a membership application. Make sure each guest hears about the benefit of Toastmasters and gets a personal invitation to become a member. Represent your club at area council meetings. Toastmaster Melissa Wijaya, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will.
Please, next, Toastmaster Redika Riasari. Toastmaster Redika Riasari as Vice President of Education. You gain commitment from members to set educational goals for themselves. Assure that club members are aware of the schedule of meetings roles, plan meetings that will assist members in meeting their goals. Work with the club members to keep meetings fun and well run. Work with your members to ensure that they submit their application for educational awards promptly. Provide for educational topics at club meetings, such as those from the successful club series and better speaker series. Represent your club at area council meetings as the second highest ranking officer, preside over the meeting when president is absent. Redika Riasari, Toastmaster Redika Riasari, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability? Please, next, Toastmaster Hansel Joseph. Toastmaster Hansel Joseph, as President of Jakarta Motivator Toastmasters Club, you are the Chief Executive Officer. You first preside at all club meetings and all meetings of the club executive committee. It is your challenge to see that this club adds new members and meets the needs of its current members to achieve their communication and leadership goals. Establish a club climate that is supportive, stimulating, and rewarding to its members. Realize that among the resource available to you are fellow clubs member, club officer team, club officers handbook, area director, division director, the D30 website, all other district officer. Toastmaster Hansel Joseph, you hold gavel, imaginary gavel, as symbol of the power and authority that your club has given during your term of office. I'm confident that you will use it wisely and with restraint. Toastmaster Hansel Joseph, as member of Jakarta Motivator Toastmasters Club, as well as its leader, will you work with your executive team and club members to make Jakarta Motivator Toastmasters Club President's Distinguished Club this year?
Yes, I will.
Jakarta Motivator Toastmaster Club members, please stand. Your officer team has just pledged to serve this club to the best of its ability, to be the best Toastmaster club possible, and to meet the needs of all its members. Your club will need active participation from its member. Do you as members please to work together with your officer team to make Jakarta Motivator Toastmaster Club the finest Toastmaster club it can possibly be, by the authority me as your area director, It is my pleasure to declare this Toastmaster officer installed in their respective club officer. Please join me extending a warm welcome to the Jakarta Motivator Toastmasters Club executive team for this Toastmaster year. Thank you. Back to Paul.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Resti as our incoming area director who had helped us doing this new executive committee's installation. Congratulations for the new elected Excos, and thank you for the previous term of Excos. I think the previous term of Excos has done really great in this challenging time, and let's hope for the new and current Excos that can keep up the good job and can exceed the expectation beyond. Okay, thank you everyone. Okay, thank you for those who hype us in the chat box. You guys rock. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Congratulations, everyone. And then let's move on to the award session that we have been waiting for. The award session is for us to announce the best table topic speakers. And this session will be led by our ballot counter. Toastmaster Hans.
Okay, so I will reveal the result. You can see, guys. So congrats to Toastmaster Xiaoqi and Toastmaster Hanif.
We have double winners.
Actually, we have certificate for both of you. Do you need to view?
Actually, Hans, actually, if there is a tie, the ballot counter choose between the winner.
Wow.
We can do that for next week.
Yes,
Nice
the
suggestion.
power of president.
But let's try it.
Give them another question to compete again.
But you both wrong, guys. Congratulations.
Arigato
Okay,
gozaimasu.
so we have two winners for tonight, right? You don't want to use your privilege to choose between one of them?
It's too hard. I think I don't need to.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Hans, and congratulations to Toastmaster Hanif and Toastmaster Xiaoqi. You both have delivered a great table topic speech. Congratulations once again. So I think it near the end of the meeting, and I think my job here as the Toastmaster of the meeting has done as well. Thank you everyone who had made this meeting more enjoyable, and I will give back the control to our new elected president, Toastmaster Hans again.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Melissa. So, in the beginning of the meeting, I was the acting president because Nur will join later, but now, just as the newly installed president, thank you for everyone who has joined here, our member, our visiting Toastmasters, and our guests. And I want to announce that our upcoming meeting will be held on next week, on July 7th. And then we will have on July 21st. So basically, our meeting will be held on every 1st, 3rd, and 5th of Wednesday every month. And most likely the 5th Wednesday will be with more casual setting and more table topic or even games. So see you later in the same meeting link. And I would like to ask some words from guests. What's your impression about us who wants to give your first word to us? Otherwise, I would like to pick Iqbal Fadila.
Why did you choose me? So yeah, this is my first time here, and I think this community is good, right? We are not only talking, but we are also evaluated, and yeah, it's free. I think I will be participating in the next table topic on the next meeting. Yeah.
Thank you, soon to be Toastmaster Iqbal. We would like to see you next week if you can. Free to join.
Yeah.
And then perhaps I want to hear words from Ika Yuliani. Are you the first timer?
Yeah, thank you. This is my first time joining this Toastmaster meeting, and I'm very impressed with you guys. You are all very good speaker who already joined the table what? I'm sorry.
Table topic.
Yeah, I'm still learning the new term here. And yeah, I'm very impressed with this meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, soon to be Toastmaster Ika. And I would like to hear some more. We still have time until 9:30.
What about we ask guest Rikat? He participated in the table topic as well.
Yeah.
Hello. Thank you. I really enjoy my moment. I really enjoy my heartbeat today because the sudden question it really makes my heartbeat faster. And I think the Toastmasters has a very good system. So there is a kind of evaluation, there is someone who count our grammar, who count our words. It's really nice. So I can wait to join the next session.
Thank you very much, soon to be Toastmaster Rikat.